Hi, my name is Danielle Duncan, and I am a multimedia designer living out of Atlanta. My current goals is to live and explore the intersections of art and technology. That leaves me working with a lot of local artists, a lot of small businesses, and really using technology, using art to step all of their separate industries up to a new level. So installations, galleries, musicians, putting out projects is really like my main focus, because I feel like when artists collaborate with other artists, that's when you get your best work. But you know, in life there's always a balance. I think digital innovation is super important because technology moves at such a fast pace. Without a firm grasp on it, we'll be left with a huge digital divide. As an artist, I feel like it is our responsibility to utilize these technologies and show its capabilities to inspire different generations on how to bridge those gaps, how to solve those new problems that come across, how to advance their business, even how to start a business without capital, which is what I'm planning on doing this summer. I think that in terms of like social justice, in terms of liberation for our communities, in terms of equity for our communities, what's really important is disseminating information in a way that's palatable to people. And I think that's what artists' responsibilities are as a whole. If I want to talk a little bit about my current professional life, I do motion graphics for the NBA and the NHL, a lot of like marketing and advertising stuff, right? We're using AI technology, we're debugging software, we're writing code, and leveraging of that technology as well as the graphic design experience that I've had over the years has put me in a position where I can work this job and feel super comfortable. Besides that, I dedicate my time to artistic projects. I try to work specifically with small businesses. I try to work specifically with artists, poets, teachers, administrators, nonprofits, because my goal is to leverage my position when I can get in those larger rooms and bring back to a community, right? So it's like gives me the space, the access, and the resources to be able to then bring that back in a way where I'm able to like work super closely with these small businesses, work super close with these artists and get them real marketing packages, you know, teach other artists that I know how to make money off of their craft, because that's super important too. And they say that artists don't make money, and it's because, you know, they don't teach artists the technical side of what they're doing, which is genuinely running a business. So yeah, I'm just passionate about sharing that knowledge. I'm passionate about social justice, and then of course about the intersection of art and technology. So I was looking at like, what's the one thing that I could do to make this special? You know, I watched the interview with the guy being like, oh, the kids flew the plane over Atlanta. And honestly, I was just thinking to myself, I was talking with my friends, I was like, man, if I had that opportunity as a kid, who knows, I would have been a pilot. That sounds so cool. And so I'm racking my brain and I'm like, what is valuable and long lasting? So what I want is I want the kids to be able to start a business that they can take away and continue to make money from. So what I want to do is start them off with Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, get them to a place where they're comfortable creating, where they can move past their roadblocks, where they can see past their insecurities, create something, put it into the world, and then not just fall victim to like, oh, I didn't get 10 likes right away, so it must not be important. No, like all art that gets put out to the world has some kind of marketing, has some kind of backing, has some kind of strategy. And that's what I hope to put across in my classroom. So what I'm really trying to do is put money in my kids' pockets this summer and hopefully through the fall too. So what makes me joyful? Honestly, if I had to say what makes me joyful, it's the spreading of information, it's collaboration, it's camaraderie, it's revolution, it's liberation. Honestly, I'm a very joyful person in general. But when ideas are flowing, when minds are churning, when people are creating opinions that weren't already built for them, it just lights a fire in me and I can't help but smile. So that's what makes me joyful.